What?
I wasn't nothing to y'all last year. Why the fuck am I something now? Cause I proved that I'm the man here. Shit, that's the reason.
Hello, nomads, party people, and strangers everywhere across the internet. And before we end the month of July on my own end, I wanted to do something I never thought I would do, which is a redo of a previous video.
Oh, he's a madman! A madman!
Now, I'm redoing this one because it was before I had to leave to go to California for a little bit, and the video in question was lackluster. That I'm able to... So we're redoing the Love Yourself tag that I was tagged in by my little sister, a Booblety.
A bird with a word came to me.
If you guys don't know what the Love Yourself tag is, allow me to refresh your memory. It's basically this one small tag that Sapphire came up with where you have to do these 3 things where you name things, moments, and people that have brought out the best in you. However, for this redo, I'm going to add 2 more things I want to add to the plate. Okay, so let us get started with the number 1 thing. Name 3 things you love about yourself. Okay, when I originally did this, I said I do not like or love myself. That has changed, actually. I really do like who I am. I like being with myself. I like being the person I am. But to love yourself is a task, because you have to make sure you love yourself in your, even in the worst of days, where like, my hair is messed up, I smell, my feet will keep on stinking even though I have them washed and have soap on them. How can I love this? How can I love this body of mine if I'm just all angry at the things that it cannot do when I just do the hardest I can with it? God, why does everything have to do with personal hygiene have to suck by the end of the day? But the 3 things I love about myself the most. My hunger, for one, because I love to eat. If you guys know anyone that is in my circle, I love eating. I love watching cooking shows. Most notably, I love watching Food Wars because they give me ideas for certain new dishes to do for reasons. The second thing that I love about myself is my sense of humor. Because a lot of people I know do not really take jokes well. They're kind of like, but never really actually laughing at the joke. It's usually just that fake laugh you hear all the time. But never, like you gotta hold on to your stomach while you laugh. Ah, those stupid idiots. Yeah, I do love to have a sense of humor, because then I can make jokes. Some good, some bad, some whatever. But jokes nonetheless. And the third thing I love about myself is my artistry, because it makes me get up in the middle of the night and just be like, I want to create something. I want to create like a new story, bam. I want to create a new drawing, bam. I want to create like a new entire world on paper, bam. Do it, get it done, and I love it to death. I loves it. Alright, before we get into the original number 2, allow me to do a different number 2 instead. So my number 2, to just also name 3 things that you just find admirable about, well, yourself that you never really knew before. I'm doing this because you never really understand this stuff until after you do a lot of things. So, out of nowhere, the 3 things that I really loved about myself that I never really knew about were my keen eye for just looking into how people feel. Like, I'm a very empathetic person, and I never really appreciated that until this year, actually, where I ended up with my giant YouTube family. I like being able to bear my heart out to all these people and to all my YouTube friends and my other friends and my other family. All throughout my entire life. I love it. It just gives me a warm feeling just being able to connect with those people on a deeper level than anything else. Second thing, I kind of appreciate the fact that I never really give up on a task I believe in. Whether it's animal rights, whether it's equality for all walks of life, or even if it's just pointing out the bullshit in government stuff as a radical. I enjoy the fact that I never give up on something so that I can pursue those things to the fullest, so I can just make sure that those qualities of life and standards go to the right lengths. And the third thing I really admire about myself that I never really knew or appreciated until now was just the fact that, and this is gonna sound a little weird, but I kind of appreciate the fact that my memory is never really that solid. My mind is weird, but I love it. And now for the number 3 of, actually the original number 2 of this tag. Name 2 moments or achievements that you are most proud of. I'm gonna change my answers a lot for this one, for reasons I cannot get into. But the first one, I am most proud of the fact that I've done at least a year and 1 month of YouTubing and connected with so many people. This community, when I first started, was kind of unforgiving. And by kind of, I mean I couldn't do shit for the profession I was going into. But now, after several years of going back and forth and finding my own niche with things, I kind of find the group of people that I love talking to the most. And I love the people that I've interacted with, the people I've done stuff with, the people I call my own friends, my best friends and my family. They make my life even more grand than ever before, and I love them dearly for all of this. And the second biggest moment / achievement of my life would be when 6 years ago I became an AP, thanks to the darling Effie. Not saying her real first name because I don't want to embarrass her too much. I do that enough already. But Effie has made me really happy, even before I became her AP and when we were just friends, thanks to something, I forget. But over the 6 years I've been her AD, I've been feeling really bright about things. I felt warmer, I felt calmer, I felt more patient with a lot of events. And when she ended up basically taking care of these babies, making me an AGP, I just felt even more pride in her for trying to do the right thing and proving to a lot of other people, including her actual parents, even though I act more like her parents than her actual fucking parents, that she is a sweet, smart, really down-to-earth lady that I am very proud to see grow up. Even if it does make me feel like choking up and crying every time I think about the fact that she's growing up. Effie, stop growing up on me, please. Oh god. Oh god, some real tears were coming out. Oh my god. Okay, before we get into the original final one, let's get into the new one, which is the number 4. Let me rephrase that. Name 2 moments that have shaped you for the better in your life. And I would like to say that the 2 answers I have for you guys are going to be very, very shocking. The first moment in my life that has shaped me for the better is when I was knocking at death's door. Now, before you guys start typing in that whole stuff of concern and complaints, let me actually dive into this. Before I hit my 20s, I was a monster. Not to the extent that my family would ever know. God, no. They could not handle what I actually did. As far as they knew, I was just some guy that didn't want to do a lot of school stuff. No. I was a legit monster. Not even people I went to school with knew what the fuck I was doing. I tried to keep that shit on the low for a long time. Yet during one moment where I was literally knocking at death's door, I had no real repercussions of a lot of stuff, and I could literally feel my own life going away. I kind of met something that I'm not going to talk to you guys about because a lot of you are anti-spiritual, that kind of showed me the life that I could live if I were to keep on living, and to show that the actions I have done have really hurt a lot of the individuals that I never really considered. Those actions, again, I'm not going into because I am not trying to go into how twisted and dark my life has been. But yeah, after doing all that and reevaluating life, yeah, I did a lot of asshole things in my teens, but we were all assholes when we were teenagers. We just ended up actually growing the fuck up when we finally hit a certain point and started to actually grow up. The only difference is my assholishness was a lot less so than before, and I started to grow up more and more, to even when people that have known me for a small amount of time actually noticed that I stopped doing those feats where they had to be like, bro, what are you doing? What are you doing with your life? What are you actually doing, bruh? Just look me in the eye, my nigga, and tell me, what is wrong with your life? And I appreciated that moment to this day where I'm just like, I like that that happened to me, but if anyone else were near death's door, I would smack the shit out of you and put you in there getting yourself nearly killed. That's just how I roll with it. And the second thing is, it's gonna sound a little weird, I'm not gonna lie, but the second moment that helped shape me for the better was when I had a miscarriage. Yeah, how do I explain that? Well, to anyone that is younger, allow me to put it like this. When a man kind of likes a woman and they take some things that are illegal and an herb and some mushrooms, they create life by hugging a special way. And then that person, after the special hug, goes to the guy and says, she has twins. And that guy still messed up on shrooms and some stuff that you put in pill form, has her take some stuff after just hearing about this 2 weeks later and forgetting, has the two little twins not move anymore in a small little stork sort of zone. To all of the adults out there that know what the hell I'm talking about, thank you for making sure I don't say the whole repercussions. To all the kids out there, ask your parents when you hit an older period, because I don't know who the hell watches this. But yeah, after that, I started getting a lot more responsible with where I put my, But anyway, enough into the weirdness that is my weird life of weird. Let's get into the final one, which is, name one person who has helped shape the person you are today. And that answer is never gonna change, guys. That honor belongs to Grandpa Cosmo B. That old man has helped shape me in ways that only one other grandparent has. Out of the 5 grandparents I have, Grandpa Cosmo has to be tied for #1, the only one that has shaped me for the better. And I love him dearly for all the stories, the life lessons, sending all of those letters, when he finally got a computer, all those emails. I've honestly loved that man more than I've loved anyone that I've called my dad. And it just still pains me to this day that he's dead. But I'm trying to make him and all my other grandparents proud, because I don't want to let the life I'm living go to waste. But anyway, enough of me getting emotional with you guys. I'm now gonna do the thing where instead of doing a re-tag of the same people, I'm gonna do a different way of tagging people. I'm gonna tag at least 7 individuals. I'm tagging Mess Music, I'm tagging Dory Stories, I'm tagging Andrea Sharifi from the Sharifi Life, I'm tagging Serendipitia, I'm tagging Generous Gaming, I'm tagging Zenith, and I'm also tagging for the first time, well, most of these people are first time tag people. I'm also tagging, you know what, I'm gonna tag Cherry Gaming for the first time. What you guys just figured from all those weird cuts is that I would just like forgot who's that channel. I wanted to tag as number 7. But yeah, those are the 7 channels I'm tagging. I'm putting their names in the description below. And as soon as they do videos, I will put links to their videos in this video. This is one big redo I wanted to do for a long time now, because every time I rewatch my videos, I sometimes just hate how I look. Because usually in real life, I am just a mess when I make videos. Like today, I got 7 stuff to do, all set for August, and I'm just completely out of my mind right now. But anyway, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little redo of Love Yourself tag. I will see you guys in some of the other videos coming up, because we have at least 53 new videos in the works for you guys. I'm not telling you all of them. There are some that I have written down, and I'm waiting for Max to come back from Hawaii for me to do the stuff on schedule. But we're going to be doing some more stuff and a lot bigger projects in the works that are going to be coming out for you guys in the future. So, peace and take care of my lovely little nomads out there. I will see you next time. To all my party people out there, just remember to keep on grooving to the beat. And to all my strangers out there, if you love the fact that I am an insane man with an insane life, with an insane personality, and hit that subscribe button and join the Nomads today. We are a chill group of people, and we don't really do anything that out of the ordinary. We just people being fantastic. Or at least for the most part, except for Larry. Larry is a dick. So, I'll catch all you lovely people later.
All my life I've been considered as the worst.
After hours, drowsy stepping, hearless Herman, hold the reverend. Long distance relationships with 777s.